there you go guys, just gives you an idea how much you can get in. And that wasn't even full to the top. Just for the guys who are thinking of maybe getting a bigger truck in the future. Hello again guys, hope you're well. As you just saw me doing the tip. That was 7:15 in the morning. I like to get there early before the nutters arrive, and I imagine it's quite busy at the moment at the tips with all the storms we've had. So anyway, I needed to have an empty truck anyway, so I've done the tip, and now I'm at the nursery. I've got to collect some privets for a job I'm going to do a bit later on, which I'm going to show you the start of, and maybe a little bit of footage while me and Michael are doing the work, and then maybe a bit of video at the end. So this is the wholesale nursery. Some nice trees and shrubs here. Not been here for a while. It's a lot more tidier than I remember actually. Yeah, some nice stuff. I know they import most of their trees and that. I know the guy who owns this business. He goes to Italy a lot to source his materials. Now I consider myself as ground maintenance, so I've got a good broad knowledge of gardening, but I can't tell you all the names for everything. You know, I know all my basic stuff. I can't remember any Latin names for anything, so this is why I don't put myself out as a gardener. If you want to put yourself out as a gardener, some of your customers are going to think you're Monty Don or Alan Titmarsh, so protect yourself a little bit guys, but not calling yourself gardeners if you're not really gardeners. But I suppose that's all up for discussion, isn't it really? Yeah, he's got a good operation going here, the owner. He's actually gone off to get my privet hedges. He's going to bring them around in a minute. Some nice hills surrounding, I suppose. Protects these polytunnels from the wind a bit, doesn't it? You alright? It's okay to make a little bit of video? Yeah. What I tend to do if a customer wants any planting done is only offer them what you know you can get, rather than asking them what they want and searching many places to find it. I learnt this lesson years ago, that you can really spend a lot of time looking for specific shrubs and plants. It's best to just get a list of what a nursery can offer and then get the customer to choose, or even ask the customer to go there themselves and choose their own plants and offer to go and pick them up for them. Yeah, so these are privets and lots of buds on them. The guy I bought them off, he just said they're a bit funny sometimes. Sometimes the leaves drop and sometimes they don't, but I'm sure as we go into March these will start to green up. Another collection made. So we've got the 2 gates here, the posts, some post fast, and all the adjustable hinges and bits and pieces. That's not bad to get all that done before 8:30 in the morning. How you doing, Mark? You alright?
Yeah, I was.
Got something in your eye?
No, it's grazed on my nose.
What's your nose? You've been in combat. I'm just going to quickly talk about the job we're going to do, and I don't really feel like doing too much footage while I'm doing the work. I just want to get into it this morning. So basically the customer's got a hedge here that's not looking too good at the moment, and she doesn't want to commit herself to getting it removed. So what I've suggested is planting a new hedge on the inside and let it get established. So later on, if she decides to get rid of this hedge, at least she's got a new hedge growing in front of it. And also an option of just putting a rail fence in front of the hedge as well, if this hedge is removed. Do some other little things today as well, like take that ivy off the ash tree. And the plan is to put a new set of gates here, but we're gonna bring them back a bit to about here, so there's a bit more room to park if you want to open and close the gates without going onto the road. Mosel's clearing this here. He's also going to remove this hawthorn here. So hopefully when we finish we'll have a double set of gates and then a new piece of fencing just coming off the posts of the gates. Obviously I'll show you when it's finished. So this needs to come out this morning. This gate needs to come out. And we need to move this rockery here and push it back a bit, rebuild it so the gap's wider here. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you a set of gates me and Mike fitted, I think it was around about 2015. So without going on to next door neighbours land, that's the set of gates we fitted. So yeah, I think this edge will have to come out at some point, but at the moment it's just a bit too much for the customer really, just to suddenly have it all gone, and being a little bit too easy for people to walk in and out of her garden. So we'll try and get the roots out here as well. And there. There might be a little bit of cutting back here. We'll see. So basically what I want to get done today really is get the posts in so they're going off. And while the posts are setting in the concrete, we can start planting the hedge and do all the other things. So I'm definitely in no rush to hang gates on a post when they've been concreted in, but I know it's post fast, but I'd rather be extra careful and give it you know, an extra day or two just to set in. You know, there's no rush to actually hang the gates. The customer at the moment, as you can see, always has this gate left open anyway, so it's no problem to leave it open for a while. You got to remember with these big gates there's quite a bit of weight on them. So anyway, I'm going to do some work now with Mike, and maybe I'll do a little bit of an update later, so I'll see you in a bit. Hey Mike, I need to get this post out. I just want to show you how strong I am. Right, we could use a jackhammer on this, release all the concrete to get the post out, but I've had my Weetabix this morning, so I'm just going to see if we can just pull it out. There we go. So you get a post out.
Fair enough.
I might do us a favour. Can I push on this? Can you just give that post a bit of a wobble as I push on it? Please, mate. Just a little so I'm going to push down like that now and just keep wobbling it. It's coming up a little bit, mate. Both get round it now, it might come out. There we go. Maybe have to reuse that now. Well, that's a pretty big long gate, 12-foot gate on there, which is quite long, and that post was only in just over 2 foot. It's up for discussion really, but I think that gate probably deserved a bigger post on it. So what we're doing here, we're just sort of rigging it up so we know what gap we need between the posts. So what I'll do in a minute is take a measurement from the inside of each post. And then what I'll do, I'll get the first post in here. And I've had a chat with the customer, we've agreed this is going to be the line. So that line is square to this curb in here. Like I said earlier, that she wants a bit more room here so she can park, get out the car and open the gates if she needs to. So me and Mike, we're going to have a cup of tea now and start digging the first hole. Time bar? Or do you want that big long spade? Mike, tell the guys what happened.
You put the bloody hole in the wrong place.
Guys, I'm going to be really honest with you. Put the first post in there, which was fantastic. And then we put the second post in here. Well, we was going to put it in here. There's a big tree root in the way from this ash tree. So we've had to move this post to the left. That meant this post was then in the wrong place. But with hindsight, we should have put that post in first, knowing that we wouldn't have any issues here. So still learn lessons, don't we, Mike? Yeah. I wasn't going to cut a big piece of the root out so I could get the post in. So as you can see, it's quite a big tree, and I don't want to cause any damage to it. And also I like to sleep at night. So yeah, maybe some people might have cut a piece out with a chainsaw or something. You know, which you can sometimes on some fencing jobs and that. But I'm not taking any risks with this big tree. So I've got to make sure the posts are the same height. Looking good.
Cool. Make sure it's in line now.
Yeah, got to make sure it's in line now.